I am a robot, model RT217NP, primary mission unknown. I am not designed for physical exercise. I am certainly not capable of construction activity, but I am very skillful with electronics. I have set myself a task. I search the remains for electronic devices and make use of them to design different mechanisms that are useful and efficient. Humans. We replace them. It took them ages to achieve what we have done in just a few years. We have formed a perfect society. Robots will not repeat the destructive human mistakes of the past. We are rational and logical. We do not fight in wars, and we cannot get ill. By replacing humans, we interrupted the self-destructive cycle of these intelligent but highly aggressive former inhabitants of the Earth. But it is going to take decades to reconstruct the world that they destroyed. Then, our robot race will flourish under the guidance of our creator, the USS Corporation. Our world is not perfect yet. We are short on many resources, and we can count only on ourselves, but this is temporary. Most robots need to be repaired very often, but not me. I am very efficient at taking care of myself. I only brought one battery this time, though it might be compatible with the radio. I need to find a second battery. It was with my tools. This is no time to rest. I need to do other things. This object allows me to keep a sitting position without consuming the servo motor's resource. It increases my lifespan. This compartment contains textiles. Humans covered their bodies with it. The purpose of this is unknown to me. I found this radio receiver a few days ago, but there were no batteries. I have no use for it. I wonder if there are any radios left broadcasting in the world. I need to find a second battery. A damaged data disk that I found yesterday morning. Perhaps I can restore some information from it. connected the power line directly to the house, but it is not sufficient to provide energy to all of my equipment. I use an electric switchboard to distribute energy to the necessary systems. This is an intercom, a high-powered desktop computer. I do not need to use its full capacity, but the internet is useful to communicate with other robots. Unfortunately, my design does not support wireless internet connection, so I had to use the computer. I made this plasma cutter from materials that I found in destroyed buildings. A construction robot ordered it. Now I have 2 batteries. I can try to turn the radio receiver on. A guitar is a plucked string instrument with a wooden resonating body shaped in form of an 8. I have 2 batteries. Now I need to insert them into the radio. I'm going to turn it on.
And this heroic feat will remain in our hearts forever. Don't let the fallen give their lives in vain. Join the army, protect your homeland, save your freedom, traditions, and...
A small group of people controlled the masses using such words. I do not understand how a simple human speech could have urged people to participate in war. It would be more logical to reach a compromise by means of negotiations. This room is very strange. I never enter it. This is the construction robot who ordered the plasma cutter. I will answer. Hello?
RT, this is TX-27. It was difficult to find your contact information. You were supposed to have finished the plasma cutter 2 days ago. Why have we not received it yet?
I am sorry, but it took more time than I had estimated to find all the required components.
This information is irrelevant. The date of exchange has been fixed. You should have brought me the cutter and receive an enhanced battery in return.
It is not as bad as it sounds. I found the necessary parts and I am almost finished assembling the cutter. I just need to diagnose and calibrate it.
This is good news. When will you deliver it?
I will finish the work today and travel tomorrow morning.
Good. Thank you. We will be waiting.
I cannot fail in my task. Structure robots do very important work. I need to finish the cutter as quickly as possible. Sometimes human art is so illogical. Why produce images that are not purely photorealistic? This analog device allows you to extract sound from the installed audio data carrier. Why did humans use such an inconvenient device when one can just do this? I need to calibrate the cutter using my data coder. I took this device from a plant that was guarded and I went unnoticed. There were no security systems despite 2 police robots. Good, the cutter is now complete. Tomorrow morning I need to go to the city and deliver it. I do not need the battery that they offer in payment, but it would be irrational to refuse. My battery charge is 12%. The most effective action I can take is to get fully charged on the dock station before the morning. I do not need it now. The dock station's purpose is to recharge the batteries and update the built-in software of the robots. However, I made some changes in its firmware to avoid updates. I am now able to develop independently. The dock station is not powered at the moment. I need to transfer power to it at the electric switchboard. It contains the artifacts that I found in the abandoned city. the dock station is ready to use. What happened? I need to get inside, but I cannot open the gate here. I cannot open the shuttle gate with my hands. This robot is badly damaged due to an accident. It is possible that it piloted this shuttle. I need more information about what occurred here. My touch will not make this robot functional. According to the indicator, there is still some charge in the accumulator. I need some wires to connect the accumulator. This looks like a storeroom. A lithium-sulfur accumulator was common for older aircraft models. It applies standard voltage, but it is not suitable for robots due to the excess weight and dimensions. We use a more efficient portable version. I have already found a working accumulator. lithium sulfur accumulator was common. I have already It is obvious that this door leads into the hold of the shuttle. The door is locked. My observations indicate that it will not open from here. It is possible that I can power it with the accumulator that I found.
Help them. 7. 7. 7.
The pilot is no longer functioning. What did he say? Who should I help? And what are these numbers? Is it a code? The memory chip in this robot may be intact. Later, I can find a way to read the data in order to find out what happened here. USS robotics boxes. They withstand serious accidents. The door is locked. My observations indicate that it will not open from here. It is obvious that this door leads into the hold of the shuttle. The onboard computer is still functioning. The door is locked. My observations indicate that it will not open from here. A lithium-sulfur accumulator was common for older aircraft models. I have already USS robotics boxes. The memory chip in this robot may be intact. Later, I can find a way to read the data in order to find out what happened here. The onboard computer is still functioning. I think this door is now unlocked. How is this possible?
The shuttle is surrounded. Step out immediately.
What's going on?
I am asking questions here. Identify yourself.
RT-217NP.
Where are the passengers of this shuttle?
Put away your weapons. I did not do anything illegal.
According to USS Robotics Internal Order N-52/F791, every robot who comes into contact with a human is subject to immediate disintegration.
What do you mean, every robot? Were there others? It means that the information about the death of the humans is wrong. Why would USS Robotics destroy robots who saw humans? There is no rational reason for one robot disintegrating another.
You discovered humans that had been transferred in this shuttle. You hold classified information, which means that now we have to disintegrate you.
No, wait.
What is this?
I would not recommend you do that. I would not recommend you do that. Stay still and do not try to escape, or I will have to disintegrate you.
What happened? Why was I rebooted?
Your microchip self-rebooted when the EMP grenade detonated. Your system data has been damaged. Automatic recovery took time. You function correctly now.
Those police officers. Why would they want to destroy me?
Humankind is officially considered extinct. You just found out that is not true. USS Robotics withholds this information from us and releases malicious automatic updates. Every robot who contacted a human has disappeared. We know that USS uses police to search for surviving humans and then transfers them in shuttles to an undisclosed location. However, the police could not locate them all. We managed to find a few, and through them we learned about the others.
I added some changes into my docking station to skip updates. Apparently, I am different from most robots now.
We discovered it during the diagnostic testing after the EMP detonation. This is the reason you are here. The date of your latest update suggests that your personal data hasn't been changed. We have to make a decision, RT. We cannot let you go because you know too much about our shelter and plans. However, you could help us. All of us are wanted by the police. Each time we leave the shelter, we take a big risk. You, on the other hand, can walk wherever you want.
I have never met humans. I saw different things they built. Some of them are unknown to me. These artifacts have initiated a new information cogitative process in me. I want to learn more about humans, and I want to help you.
Very good. That means you understand humans better than we expected. You will soon realize that you made the right choice. I will free you, and you may take a look around. When you are ready, I will share available data with you.
At least I was not disintegrated. I would better look around. The purpose of this device was to help those who could no longer walk by themselves. It has been inappropriately applied to me. A wheelchair. I will only use it if my servo motors fail. I do not need it. My legs function very well. A LED flashlight that is still functioning. This will be useful. A compact analog for the intercom. The unit is not functioning. I cannot determine the logic of these symbols. It may be a code, but I need a key to calculate its algorithm. Why would humans make so many interior doors? The atmosphere and air pressure is equal on both sides. It is locked. I have a flashlight, but I should explore illuminated rooms first. An electric fuse. It is too big to be useful. I cannot use this fuse anywhere. Humans developed genetically modified crops and then declared them dangerous. Where is the logic in that? The purpose of the item is unknown. It is most likely a medical device. A medical tablet.
A new patient, Spooner, has been admitted today. He has a major arm trauma and multiple burns, but all non-fatal. According to Spooner, his home robot forced him out of the house and prevented it from saving his wife and daughter. Unfortunately, they didn't survive because the house collapsed on top of them. Spooner is in shock. I passed him on to the psychiatrist.
There is a fuse in a trash dump. This fuse is out of order. It is useless. The purpose of the item is unknown. These cabinets contain provision. It is not expired yet. This robot's design and proportions look different from any robot I have ever seen. According to its color, it may be similar to Gregory. They are probably the same type of model.
Hello, I am busy at the moment, but let us talk later.
Hello.
Hello, I am RT217NP. And you?
I am a medical bot MBR411, Abigail. My purpose is care and treatment of patients. In the absence of humans, my skills are useless, so I engage myself with other matters.
How long have you been here? Looks like this building has been abandoned until recently.
Oh, just a couple days. We were looking for a building that could be our HQ. A hospital suits us well because we can accommodate many humans here. Besides,
Thank Thank you for the information.
No problem. You're welcome.
I do not want to disturb her.
Welcome.
Hello. I am RT-217NP. My original purpose is unknown.
I am RepairBot RB-051 Patrick. Gregory said that you would join us. Can you help me out, RT?
Of course, if it is within my powers.
I need to replace the contactors in this electrical panel. Can you bring me some spares? I saw them in the utility room. It is the one with a broken door. There is no lighting there yet. In case night vision is not applicable in your model, there is a flashlight in the hallway.
I found the flashlight already. I will do it shortly. Tell me about Gregory. I assume he is your leader?
He used to be a surgeon who repaired humans. He worked in the same clinic as Nurse Abigail. It is understandable that they were the first to protect humans as soon as they found out the truth. Helping humans is their purpose.
I am probably wrong, but after I talked with Gregory, I thought that there was more to it than just following the helping humans idea.
Well spotted. I thought about that too. However, robots have no feelings, so it is possible that his emotion imitator is more authentic because he interacts with humans. He and Abigail started recruiting robots recently. The USS realized an update as soon as they found out. It made it practically impossible to recruit anyone. That is why we can only count on old-fashioned and damaged robots, the ones who did not receive the update. Our main task is to equip the HQ. After that, we will search for surviving humans and supplies. I think Gregory will tell you more soon. For now, we need to restore the power supply and communication.
Thank you for the info. I will go search for the contactors.
Thank you.
It is a model of an 18th century warship. I realize its artistic and historical value, but why is it in a bottle? And how did it get there? This radio is more than a century old. It is much older than the one in my house. Gregory is examining something in the portable intercom.
RT? Looking around? Have you met the others?
I met Abigail. I guess she is your assistant. Her speech is not typical for a robot. I also talked to Patrick. He asked for help with the power supply. I was just going to do it. I also met Nick. He looks very damaged. He was busy, so I didn't bother him.
I see. You probably have questions.
Yes, you are right. Tell me more about humans. I obviously don't have reliable information.
Our knowledge about humans is not complete yet. As soon as we found out there are small groups of humans hiding in the cities, we realized that the self-destruction story was not true. We know for a fact that the USS locates humans and disintegrates anyone who saw them. We still do not know where the USS moves the humans.
It is not clear why the shuttle...
The pilot was our ally, and he could tell us about the crash, but we do not have the equipment to repair him. What is worse is that his memory chip is missing. Even if we repair the robot, We will have to insert a new chip, which means he will not remember anything about humans or us.
I have the chip. I extracted it when I thought the pilot was beyond repair. I have always had rather primitive equipment at my disposal. I cannot imagine what would fix such damage.
Thank you, RT. It is great news. Now we can extract some valuable information.
What about the pilot? Can you use the chip to repair him?
Of course, and we will do that whenever the opportunity arises. But we can extract data from his chip right away.
I see. Thank you for the answers. I will return to my current task.
All right.
I need to find some contactors here. Magnesium sulfate. It is useless to me. I found one electric contactor. I should look for more in case it is not enough. An oxygen cylinder. It is empty. Second contactor. The task would be easier if I had infrared vision or an item scanner. An analog device for weighing small objects. It is very inaccurate. I have no high temperature protection. This device could stop a fire, but it is too bulky to carry around, and besides, it is not functioning. A toolkit. I could bring it along, but I do not think I will be back to the workshop anytime soon. A screwdriver. I do not need it right now. Acrylic paint. Ineffective. Only outdated robots are covered with this type of paint. Third contactor. It appears intact. Magnesium sulfate. It is useless to me. An empty metal container. Fourth contactor. I think this will be enough. I will give these fuses to Patrick. His body contains a gas cylinder. I should stay away from him.
Did you find the contactors?
Yes, this is all I could find.
Good. Now I can finish my work. Thank you.
What else can I do while I am here?
Nothing for now. Thank you once again.
I am glad to be of help.
RT, Nick needs your help. Please speak with him.
Good.
Thank you for coming, RT. It is good that you joined our organization.
Gregory told me that we have all been deliberately misinformed about what happened to the humans. Although USS Robotics had never approved of humans, I always felt curious about them. I read their books and explored their items that I found. The corporation failed to stop me, only because I blocked automatic updates.
You are right. Most robots downloaded the malicious update, and are, in fact, they alarm the police at the detection of any human or robot who has been in contact with a human. The fact that the police arrived so quickly at the crash site is unusual. I hope we can figure out what happened. At first, I assumed that it was you who led them to the crash, but then I discovered that you did not send an alert to the police. This must mean that you have not been contaminated by the update, and I do not have to interfere with your intellectual block. Then again, Gregory will fill in the details. I just wanted to ask for some help. We are restoring the building's main systems. I fixed the intercom, so now we have the internet. The only way anyone can detect us is if we let them. RT, the servers are on the basement level. Could you please start servers number 1, 3, and 4? Then make sure all the nodes are functioning and activate the connection to the internet. After that, please return here.
Okay, I will do what I can. It is a fuse, but it is broken and will not work. This is an electric switchboard. I will get to work on it as soon as I customize all the other parts of the server. This router distributes traffic across the hospital network. It is missing a chip. The router will not work without it. There are a few chips here, but they are out of order. I must find a working chip. If I refused to cooperate, I would be disintegrated just like them. Why would the police robots do that? They must have realized the consequences. The USS updates probably damaged their logic module. Starting the servers is the highest priority. I started the necessary servers. It is missing a fuse. I cannot start the router without a functioning chip. It is missing a switch. I need to find it, otherwise I cannot finish setting the server. It is probably somewhere nearby. This router distributes traffic across the hospital network. It is missing a chip. The router will not work without it. There are a few chips here, but they are out of order. I must find a working chip. There is something in a trash dump. It is the same switch needed for the switchboard. It is a fuse, but it is broken and will not work. There is something in the box. The terminal cannot start without a fuse. I must find the fuse and insert it into the slot. It is missing a switch. I need to find it Good. It fits perfectly. Now I can finish setting the switchboard. The terminal cannot start without a fuse. I must find the fuse and insert it into the slot. I cannot start the router without a functioning chip. There is no point in repairing it before restoring other systems. If I refuse to cooperate, I started the necessary servers. The terminal cannot start without a fuse. I must find the fuse and insert it into the slot. An electric switchboard. The system should work properly after I correctly set it. The necessary servers are up and running. Let us not distract him. His body contains a gas cylinder. I should stay away. A medical tablet.
A new patient, Spooner. Unfortunately.
This fuse is out of order. It is useless. The purpose of the item is unknown. It is most likely these cabinets contain provision. I can can talk to him later. Nick's case is similar to an insect's. I do not want to disturb her. I found a working fuse for the server. It is locked. I have already found the contactors. There's nothing in this room I can use. A wheelchair. I will only use it if my servo motors I cannot start the router without a function. The terminal is functioning now. I must start the router. I cannot start the router without a functioning chip. I cannot start the router without a functioning chip. This router it is missing. There are a few. There's something in the box. I have already found an intact fuse. This room was the first place where my freedom was severely limited. Such situations should be avoided. The purpose of this a compact analog for the intercom. The unit is not functioning. I cannot determine. I do not need it. A compact and why would humans make so his body let us not distract. If it is functional, then I can fix the router in the server room. The router should work with this chip. I will come back to Nick when the server is running. I do not want to disturb her. I have already found it in must activate the data transfer in the console. If I follow the correct procedure, we will have access to the internet. The router is functioning correctly. I better not touch anything here. I finished my work. I should return to Nick.
I see an active connection, but it took more time than I expected. Did something go wrong?
Yes, I need to replace a few.
Good. The communication issue is solved then. Abigail and I fixed a portable intercom for you, and I set a protected connection on it. Take it. You will need it on your first assignment.
Okay. What will it be?
Gregory will let you into details now.
So, everyone is here. As you already know, a group of humans we intended to accommodate have died in a crash. Abe was disabled. But the chip is here. RT extracted it. We still have a chance to bring Abe back, if we have the right equipment.
I am glad to be of help. We should definitely try to repair the pilot if there is still a chance.
Next thing. We have a new task. Yesterday, our informer, police robot F2, should have brought us data disk with important information. He did not show up and there is no contact with him. We must obtain that data. Our plans will be compromised if the USS gets it first. We cannot enter our informer shelter because we will be detected the moment we step into the city. But police does not know about you, RT. So your task is to go to the city and find out what happened to F2.
What sort of information is on the data disk that I need to find?
We do not know, but F2 could not disclose such important information through the internet. It would be...
Let's hope then that the data was worth the risk.
We have no doubt in that. You may contact us and report the situation. Nick provided you with a portable. You cannot be traced. But to avoid suspicion, I do not recommend to use it very often.
All right, I see.
That is it. Let us move forward. Patrick, prepare the aero car for the flight.
All right.
Nick, check the communication once more. Abigail, give RT his plasma cutter. He may need it.
Okie dokie.
On site. This is the informer's house. I need to find apartment number 5. Humans used to throw out so many useful objects. I built most of my devices using materials that humans considered trash. Now it is not the time to explore these garbage cans. My priorities have changed. Concrete wreckage. Maximum power capacity 1.21 gigawatts. It appears that something heavy hit this old-fashioned car. A canister for storage of the liquid fuel that was banned in the last century due to its highly explosive and toxic nature. That humans use these boxes to receive mail. It was a very... It is not the apartment I'm looking for. This is a bicycle, which is a wheeled vehicle propelled by human muscle power. I thought it would be bigger.
Who is there? There's no one home.
It is strange. Somebody is answering me after all. It looks like this door has not been opened for quite some time. The elevator is broken. I will have to use the stairs. A device for temperature control in the building. The red light indicates that it has been deactivated. Therefore, it is most likely useless. It is empty. Humans were paranoid about their safety. These doors could withstand a small explosion. The police officers have sealed the apartment. Our messenger's cover has most likely been blown. A police airlock. It cannot be opened without special equipment. I need to find another way to get in. Perhaps I could find many useful things here. the alarm, and that would expose me. A police airlock. It cannot be opened without special equipment. I need to find another way to get in. Despite the scientific progress, humans sometimes preferred primitive vehicles. Cut the lock off with a plasma cutter, but it would activate the alarm, and that would expose me. I do not think this bicycle will hold my weight. The police officers have sealed. It is empty. These doors are technically more advanced than the building itself. I think they have been recently.
I cannot let you in.
No, I prefer an aero car. A device for temperature control in the building. The red light indicates that it has been deactivated. Therefore, it is most... It is not the apartment I'm looking for. I read that humans use these boxes to receive mail. It was a... If my priorities had not changed, I would certainly disassemble this old car for its useful spare parts. However, I do not need this now. Besides, it would be irrational to use my cutter for this purpose. It would certainly damage the details. fire escape. It is built near apartment number 5's windows, but I cannot reach it. Besides, there are bars on these windows. I had better check that there's enough charge in the cutter so that I may cut through them. It is too high. I need to hook the ladder and pull it down. Now it is not the time to explore these garbage cans. My priorities have changed. Humans used to throw out so many useful objects. I built most of my devices using materials that humans considered. Why would I need concrete wreckage? It is useless. Concrete wreckage. Maximum power capacity, 1.21 gigawatts. A canister for storage of the liquid fuel that was banned in the last century due to its highly explosive and toxic nature. Nick and Patrick repair. No, I prefer an aero car. I better save the cutter's last charge for the window grate. Besides, this pipe does not look solid, so I could try and break it off with something heavy. To detach the pipe by hand. I need to find something heavy and try to break it off. This piece of concrete is very heavy. It would be irrational to carry it along. Now it is not the time to explore these garbage cans. My priorities have changed. can most likely break the pipe with the brick. It is one of those rare cases when brute force is more efficient than science. Good. Now I can reach the ladder. It is not working. Unfortunately, I cannot jump. Should I try to stand on this wreckage and reach the ladder? Looks like the police officers did not notice me. I cannot carry any extra materials now. I better come back later when I have the chance to digitize these books.
You won't believe it, but I saw it with my own eyes.
It most likely contains useful information, which could help me to find the data disk. There are only books and some useless junk on these shelves. I wonder whether the messenger has collected these books, or were they here before his arrival? police dock station is different from mine in color and connection type. I cannot charge myself here. My charge will last. The letter mentioned a painting, but how could it possibly help? There is a secret safe deposit behind a painting. It is likely that the safe contains what I am searching for. I am stuck. I need to contact Gregory and decide what to do next. Hello, Gregory.
Describe the situation. Did you succeed in entering the informer's apartment?
Yes, but I did not find.
Good.
The disc is probably still here.
I will ask Nick to help you. What else did you find?
I saw an unread message on the F2's intercom. It was received less than a day ago, most likely after the police visited the apartment. It says that the informer had an appointment in a place called The Core.
The Core. Let me see. There's an abandoned bar with such name 12 kilometers away from where you are. If you do not find the disc here, you should go and check there. Nick will connect to it using your intercom, explore its security, and tell you what to do. It is strange that the police did not open the safe during the search.
It was hidden behind a painting. They probably just didn't find it.
A secret safe? But how did you find it?
I was looking at the painting when I noticed that it can be opened.
It is curious that you noticed that. Robots usually do not pay attention to pieces of art. That is probably why the police officers could not locate the safe. Okay, I am giving you Nick. Report when you find anything. Over.
Hello, RT. Put your intercom closer to the safe so I can connect to it.
All right. The courier probably kept something important. The safe is next to me.
Good. I am launching a connection. Connected. The safe is old-fashioned. I already found information about a security vulnerability of this model on the internet. We need a factory reset. Done. The safe has just generated a new password. I intercepted the password, but it is encrypted.
What do we do?
It uses cryptographic protection, which cannot be hacked remotely. I will write you a password guessing program. Swap the elements on the save screen and use the hints on the intercom panel. Ready. You can start now. RT, I am cutting the connection. Someone is trying to intercept our signal. We must go radio silent for a few hours. You have got everything you need to crack the safe. Over.
I have never cracked anything. Now I can only count on myself. expected, there's no data disk inside, but it seems that I found the key that is referred to in the letter. I have to take a risk and go to a bar called The Core, where I will probably find something of use.
You won't believe it, but
I should go. I will not find anything else here. Why are the windows nailed down in this building? There is no one here. The lighting is functioning, although the building looks long abandoned. It is weird. A liquid container made of glass. Once again, I do not understand the irrational choices humans made. Glass is too fragile. The volume and mass of this jukebox is extreme, for a machine is playing small vinyl discs. Using an ordinary intercom would be much more logical and efficient. Why is this table reserved? There's plenty of seating space. That this table is intended for a game called Pool. The purpose of the game is to hit balls of the same type into the pockets, and the last deposited ball must be the 8-ball. It is probably a children's game, because calculating the force of one object upon another in its forward trajectory is a simple task. Evidently, my gyroscope needs calibrating. was like this when I found it. An analog device for visual self-diagnostics. Very simple and very effective. I do not know how to use this item. A weird object. What was it used for? I do not know how to use this item. Why would humans put these objects on their heads? I do not know much about human anatomy, but I am aware of their fragility. I think humans should wear protective armor, not these objects. Music was most likely a significant part of human life. The very existence of this place proves it. Wake up, Mr. Newell. Wake up and smell the ashes. Stop. What did I just say? An old-fashioned storage for objects. Recently, I found a similar one in an abandoned warehouse, and it contained a human skeleton. It is locked. Maybe the key that I found in the informant's apartment would fit here. An armored door. Why is it inside the wardrobe? It appears that there is something important behind it. I must crack the code to open it. object will be useful to me. Music was most likely a significant part of human life. The very existence of this place proves it. Why would a group of humans play these individual instruments together? I question this odd behavior when a piano is a stringed keyboard musical instrument. Why is this table reserved? An armored door. Why is it inside the wardrobe? It appears that there is something important behind it. I must crack the code to open it. Wake up, Mr. Newell. Wake up and smell the ashes. Stop. Music was most likely a significant part of human. stairs to the basement. Why would anybody hide stairs inside a wardrobe? It is a weird place. It does not look abandoned to me. Someone was here recently. Were they humans? An old box. A food cooking station. Based on the amount of dirty dishes left behind, it appears that humans stayed here for a long time. Apparently, they ran out of doors. Why would the humans need bottled water? There's a sink in the basement, and the plumbing here works fine. It appears someone was sick and medical care was dispensed. I read that humans had very efficient abilities to regenerate and heal, but they heavily relied on drugs to assist in this process. The temperature level in organic residue indicates that somebody cooked food here recently. I estimate it was less than 24 hours ago. Nothing useful.
F2, I could not contact you, and I moved everyone to another place. Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am RT217NP. And you?
TR2 5201. Fletcher, how did you find this place?
F2 was supposed to bring us some important data, but we lost contact. He was probably exposed. I have been instructed to find the data.
Is F2 arrested? How did they figure him out? How did you find out about this place?
We don't know what happened to F2. I entered his apartment and read the message on the intercom. The message mentioned the core, and we supposed it was this bar.
That means the police knows about this place as well.
I suppose no one saw the message but me. I deleted it after reading.
So we are on the same side and you help humans? How many of you are there?
That is correct. There are 5 of us. I thought we were the only ones who know the truth.
Nobody knows the whole truth, but you are not the only ones helping humans. We need to join forces. How many humans did you save?
None. The humans that we were supposed to meet died in a shuttle crash during the transfer.
I am sorry. We must join as soon as possible and transfer all humans into a safe place in order to avoid such accidents in the future.
I agree. What should we do?
F2 provided me some important information, which he apparently was going to give you as well. I need to meet your leader. Is that your aero car outside?
Yes. You need to see Gregory. I can take you to our shelter.
How many are in your group?
7 humans, 5 adults, and 2 children.
Where are they now?
They are in a shelter in the city. We move constantly to avoid detection. USS found our other 2 shelters, but thanks to F2, we escaped before the police arrived.
Do you know anything about other groups of humans?
We know that there are several isolated groups. We need to contact them. Otherwise, they will be tracked down sooner or later. I saw a police officer seizing a human in a supermarket today. Fortunately, I could interfere and save him. He should bring his group in an appointed place this evening. We have to act secretly, because there are just a few robots who know the truth, and they are all wanted by the police.
We must ensure their security. It is hard to hide a group of humans and supply it with whatever is required. We cannot bring them all here, because it is easy to locate a building full of humans. RT told me that F2 turned over some data to you. Can it help us?
Exactly. While working with the police archives, F2 discovered information about an abandoned underground research lab. It has been shut down since the humans left. It is a perfect shelter. We could accommodate everyone there, even the ones we have yet to find. Police would not search for the place because it is outside of the city limits.
Is it safe to trust the information from the police archives?
Yes, it was not of interest to the USS and has not been analyzed. F2 deleted the data after he copied it, so no one will ever know about it.
That is great news. We need the coordinates, and then we can start preparing the lab for humans.
There are 2 issues. First, the exact coordinates are unknown. Because there are jamming devices in the woods, we must first track them down and disable them. Second, we do not know what is in the lab. We must check it for safety and then restore the power and water supply.
I see. You did very well, RT. I think you can solve these problems and prepare the lab. I need you to do your best because human lives depend on it.
The task looks complicated. What can go wrong?
As I said, the police will not look for the lab, but we do not know anything about its security system, so be careful. Also, the condition of the rooms is unpredictable because the lab has been closed for years.
RT, use an arrow cart to disable the jammers as soon as you can and take control of the lab. Fletcher and I will coordinate the transfer. We have 18 hours left. Charge yourself and go. The lab must be ready by this evening.
Copy that. Heading out. This drone has almost destroyed me. This must have been a very outdated model, because if it were a modern police drone, my chances of survival against it without any weapon would be minimal. Why was this aerocar abandoned in the woods? It is quite difficult to walk to the city from here. I need to see what is inside. I read that gamekeepers used to live in similar buildings, where they controlled hunting and protected wild animals. It is a good place to locked. I need to look for an alternative entrance. This armored cable powers the jammer. It is too solid and cannot be unplugged. I will try to hack the program and disable the device. This jamming device prevents me from finding the underground lab. I need to turn it off. Now that this device is deactivated, all that is left to do is to find and deactivate the second one. Need to return to the aerocar. second jamming device is deactivated. Now we can figure out the location of the laboratory. I need to contact Nick.
RT, do you copy?
Nick, I can hear you. After I disabled the second jammer, the communication has been re-established.
That is great. You were silent for a long time. Is everything all right?
Yes, it is. Despite the guide drones who tried to destroy me, their lack of mobility can probably be explained by old-fashioned technology. Can we locate the lab now?
Yes, we can locate any electronics within 10 kilometers. I can see your own signal, the aero car, 2 jammers. Got it. A huge object to the northwest from you must be the lab. I am forwarding you the coordinates. Find a way to get inside.
Copy that. I have arrived at the destination, but there's nothing here. I need to look around. In the past, humans often used wood as a building material. It is a renewable resource, but humans used it unwisely. I think this human has been lying here for many years. I wonder what happened to him. Maybe it is worth searching him. He only had a plastic keycard. Maybe I can get into the laboratory with it. The laboratory is definitely somewhere nearby. Otherwise, where would these containers that appear in the woods come from? access panel. What does it? I do not know the code, but the key card may. The key card fits the slot, but nothing happens. Evidently, the panel is no longer powered. I need to ask Nick for help. Hello, Nick. I seem to have found the entrance. I have a key card, but the access panel is disabled, so I cannot come in.
The lab has probably been de-energized after the shutdown, but there must be a way to activate the panel manually. There is a detector in your intercom which allows you to find energy hubs. Just turn it on. Try to determine where the electric channels go, and that is how you can find a way to restore the power supply.
Let me try. Yes, you are correct. I can see an energy channel going underground. Thank you for the information.